Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Square Syndrome, the best TV podcast in the land. I am your host, Ben Gilman. As always, I'm joined by my right-hand man, Troy Salmon. How are we doing, sir?
Yes, I'm doing good. I have arrived. Yes, once again.
Why do you sound horny every week that we do this? It's getting quite disturbing.
Yeah.
Someone had sex, most probably, somehow.
Oh, I will never tell.
And yet you still sound like you're coming in your pants. I didn't know having sex with someone while doing a podcast was legal. How have you been, mate? How have you been?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, man. Just literally just chilling out with you. You know me, man. Busy, just chilling, man. They just feel with the boys. Now I'm busy with Ben, bro. So I'm here, man. Get some stuff done, you know. Hey, for the fans, for the people. I did it for the people. With the Rikishi agenda right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's not. I did it for The Rock. Yeah, that's such a shit reason. Don't even stop.
That gimmick was amazing. I did it for the people.
It was Triple H, and then Triple H a couple of weeks later just smacked Austin in the head, and it was like, should be Triple H. You shit swerve just to swerve. I think they realized they fucked it and went, right,
yeah.
Austin's killed him. But by the way, great thing on making him a massive heel. He got his ass kicked by Austin.
Yeah, that was amazing. H was just like, Stone Cold. Stunned him.
So next time someone says Brock Lesnar did it to Cena first, no, you need to watch Austin Rikishi 2000, No Mercy 2000. He did it first. 8-minute squash match.
8-minute squash match, damn. Oh, the memories. Good times.
Enough wrestling talk because we get complaints.
Let's do it.
You sound like you've had a better week than me. My week, the first couple of days, we're recording this on a Tuesday, and I've just had my energy company, EDF, try and charge me double, 25 quid extra for like energy, and we had a big ding dong yesterday. He finally backed down and gave me a refund and all that. My DPS for work is up for grabs, so I'm renewing that. There's just water companies tried it as well. We've sorted them out. The internet's on and off. My mum's birthday's up. I'm sending her a card. There's a million fucking things.
Damn, that sounds crazy.
People I'm going at work, people I'm supporting, I'm going to court and stuff. It's just the craziest week for a couple of days. Like, without getting into detail, it's just a crazy couple of days. Like, I want a quiet rest of my week. Really, it feels like everything's on fire this week.
Yeah, that sounds like too much. But I was like, what the heck is going on with you? I was like, what?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel this week. I mean, it's been a crazy couple of days. It just feels like all my stuff has happened at the same time.
Yeah.
My GPS I need for work, like a background check, and it's just, it's coming up to 2-year anniversary, and it's just like everything's slapping me in the face, and the TV license is coming up again in a couple of weeks. It's like, oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Like, stop. Give me a break.
Oh, BBC's coming for you, man. They're coming for you.
So EDF, you can go fuck yourself on this podcast. I don't give a shit. I'm picking up. Don't go with them. I mean, like, I had to spend a whole day telling them that you'll give me a refund, and eventually I broke them down. It's something I learned from my mum. Like, don't let them take you for a ride. And I got my refund, so I'm very smug right now.
Man's like, it's a victory, a W, you know.
No, they were trying to give me £40 credit. I'm like, I don't want your credit. I want my refund. Just give me my refund, you bastards. Because we took pictures of meters, and it was the same. We were losing less energy than when they last took it, and they decided to charge us. I was like, you're not doing that to me. I'm not a mug.
If you're a mug, they're like, these guys just moved in, like, this guys are like, yeah. And
all the tubes going on strike next week. So, it just gets better and better and better. They're not doing it in 1 week. They're doing it in one week, one the next. Come on, people. We need to go to work. I'm just kind of sick and tired of people at this point in this country, in the UK. Just dickheads everywhere I look. everywhere.
Like scumbags running around the
Okay,
place, like, what are you doing? Yeah.
I think our fans like it when I talk dirty about them. You dickheads. Anyway, so this week we're walking down the garden path to our childhood to talk about shows that we haven't covered before. I've ranted for 5 minutes about EDF. I'm really do apologize. So we're going to talk about our childhood TV shows this week because we haven't really talked about our childhood. We have bits and pieces here, but yeah, sorry, Alex couldn't make it this week, but she will be back in the future.
Yes.
So she says hello. Right. So, anyway, where do you want to start, Troy? Because you and me are similar ages, so I think we're going to cross over on a lot. British television. Let's give everyone a look at what was big in the 90s.
Oh, okay, it's big in the 90s. TV shows, I'm going to go with... I should go with that. I should go with this.
I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna go with the Demon Headmaster. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
I always thought him and Peter Capaldi were the same person.
Oh, let me make sure that's nice.
He used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. So, do you want to explain what the Demon Headmaster was?
Yeah, I was just making sure it was in the 90s. Yeah, literally 96 to 98. Yeah, so I was right. Okay. Just making sure it was in the right era.
It's the only show that has got so many gingers in it. It's amazing.
Trust me, this show was so good back in the day. Like initial evil Demon Headmaster, literally hypnotizing people, making them do his wishes, do his bidding. And I was like, this show was amazing.
It was Terrence Hardyman.
Terrence Hardyman, yeah.
Oh, it's on Prime Video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
on Prime. It's on Prime. I didn't know that.
It's on Prime. Shit, I missed that when I had Prime last month. I'm gonna have to go back and get it.
Oh snap! I messed up. I didn't know where that was even on there. I gotta check that out now. It's on Prime.
Wow, the main chick has turned into quite a babe.
Oh yeah, she's out.
Damn. Anyway,
just literally like
it's the first bit. Let's not be a pervy person.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
So he keeps taking over schools.
Yes.
And hypnotizing people into doing things. Would you consider it scary now? It's quite scary watching all your friends and family turn into zombies that are hypnotized, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. The first time I was like, this guy's he's a legend. I was like, I need them powers. So the first time I was like, I need them powers. Them powers are amazing. Just hypnotize people. You can do what the heck you want. At the same time, I was freaked out. I was like, anyone could just look at you right now saying, look into my eyes. Look into my... Literally, he started a trend. I kid you not right now. He started a trend to say everyone saying, look into my eyes, look into my eyes. It was him. He started it.
I bet you it's his chat right now. Look into my trousers. Look, I've got a penis. The Demon Headmaster does tricks for money now.
But yeah, so the Demon Headmaster, man, this my gosh. This what you call a childhood right now. Literally, he even tells stories now, like the actual actor, he tells stories of other like childhood shows that came on at the time, around the 90s era and early 2000s. But him as a Demon Headmaster was iconic. That was like my show. Like towards like the end of the 90s, like mid to the end of the 90s. That was my favorite show. And it didn't literally it wasn't talked for me. Demon Headmaster was the show. Hypnotism, aliens. Yes, exactly. It was around for like a little bit, yeah.
How did he keep getting away is what I want to know. Who keep hiring him? That's CV. Yes, I see you're a satanic man and you keep hypnotizing children and their parents into doing things for you. And he's always into weird stuff as well, like harvesting crops or something. It's like never Satan. I thought like, at least summon the devil, make it interesting. It was some weird stuff he was into.
Yeah, just really weird.
He's got a face. He looks like a how do I say it? He looks like a Nazi. So he looks like I don't know. I just feel like he could be a Nazi.
Because the accent and the look. You know what I'm saying? It was those old teachers that you saw back in the day. If you were like literally old, like really back in the day, the whole teacher with the stick and the hat and the long cloak. He was that kind of headmaster, you know what I'm saying? Did you do your homework today? So, didn't do it. You just get beats. You know, he's one of them ones, the old school teachers. But this one, he won't even just hit you. Just look at you, and just literally just make you do what he wants after that, man. But he wouldn't have to touch you. Then you be straightened out straight away. Straightened out. Perfect student.
I've got a good joke for you. I remember one time when we were in secondary school, our teacher did it. Just for a joke.
Yeah.
Her master.
Yeah.
And a kid just slapped him across the face.
Oh my gosh.
Like, he got suspended. It was funny as all hell, but like he was only mucking about, and the kid just went like that. I don't know what. Maybe he had fucking PSD or something from this show. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a show. I told you.
The kids. There was a lot of gingers though. The gingers were really annoying, like Prince Harry. Like Ed Sheeran. Like Seamus. Like every ginger on planet Earth. There is no ethnic background of gingers. There's every other ethnic. Like, there's no gingers watching this podcast. So,
oh my gosh, man.
So, but like, I'm not being rude, but the main character, the girl is a really good actress, and it's well acted. It's a bit cheesy, but it's one of the BBC ones that people forget about. So I want to talk about the Queen's Nose.
I was just about to. I was thinking of either this one or the Queen's Nose. I was thinking.
We're not going so quickly for the most obvious ones.
Nah, we're not doing that. Yeah.
It's about Hermione, and she finds a 50p pence with. In this country, we have the Queen's face on everything, and it's a lucky 50. This one will be quick because there's not really much to talk about. It's 50p coin, and it grants all your wishes, and it's somehow got 3 fucking seasons out of it. It was okay.
How did it go so long? I don't know how it went so long. I literally, even to this day, I still don't know.
It was pretty shit. We're not going to talk just about good shows. We're going to talk about shit shows as well.
Yes.
This show was not the Demon Headmaster. It had a ginger in it again. See, the gingers keep ruining everything. A ginger child again.
This guy is obsessed with gingers, bro.
God, the BBC loves some gingers in the early 90s. Do you want to talk about Byker Grove as well from the BBC?
Byker Grove.
Byker Grove, man. We should do the rest of these podcasts in a northern accent like that.
And Dick. Byker Grove.
And Dick. Oh, is he the dickhead that keeps drinking? Is Dick the one that keeps having a death sentence with alcohol and wants to kill himself?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I think isn't he the one that got blinded in Byker Grove? The one that keeps drinking? Well, maybe if he blinded him, he couldn't drive a car, and then we would never have to see him try and run people over. So, Byker Grove.
The savagery is off the charts.
What the heck is going on? I've come out. There's no gingers in this, as far as I know. If they did, they got happy slapped. Byker Grove. Wow, gingers are white people. It's fine.
Gee whiz.
Troy's looking at me like
I'm literally just looking at this man right now.
Byker Grove is a drama, again from the BBC, set up in the north of England in Newcastle. And it's full of... I watched it more than Grange Hill. Grange Hill isn't like a school one set.
Oh, yeah, Grange Hill.
In Leighton, or in Grange Hill in East London, which I live nearby now, which is quite freaky. I'm near the school where they filmed it, which is weird. But, I mean, no one I knew liked Grange Hill. It was more Byker Grove because, like, it was fun. There was no school. People from Newcastle are pretty cool people, actually. We got a lot of fans from Newcastle. So, you know, I mean, big ups to Ant and Dec from there because they ended up being big entertainment guys. Yeah. And like, I can't remember anything in particular. I just remember they just had a lot of good characters and it was fun. And it was always like, Byker.
They had a great plot. The script writers are really good in that show. It was really good.
And they're going to do a lot of bigger drama as well later on.
Yeah, a lot of them cast.
It was quite haunting because it used to go, at the end like a Am I the only one that found that a bit weird?
No, that was always kind of crazy. When I first saw it, I was like, what the heck is that? And then afterwards, I got used to it. I was like, just hypnotized, just in your head. You like kind of take it in, like, what the heck?
So Grange Hill's full of white London kids, and so it's shit. It's boring. It's crap. Grange Hill was awful when I watched it.
It was alright. It was just like a watered down version of Byker Grove.
Byker Grove was so much more
Yeah.
dealing with drugs and shit. It was like,
it was more serious. It was more edgy. Yeah, it's more serious.
Yeah. So that's we're going to come back to the BBC though, because we're going to just kind of go over to ITV.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, there's Pokemon, but again, that was just outside of our age range.
Pokemon. Hey, I love Pokemon.
Yeah, we're not talking
Pokemon with the show.
We cover Pokemon.
Pokemon's amazing, bro. Pokemon, bro. No Pokemon. Come on now.
Misty's a
fucking the very best. Come on, man. Sing with me.
Misty's a slut. Also, Ginger. See? All the Gingers are sluts.
Ah, here we go. Right, here we go.
Wow, I've managed to link Gingers to every show so far. So, what about ITV? Like, because for me, the big one is Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin from America.
Yes, Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. Yes, go. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Now we get into the like legit.
Can I ask you? I think we've had this conversation off air.
Yeah, go on.
Like, would you like to tell the viewers where you got off Power Rangers? When it landed, I was a bit old. So by the time of 12, by the time Zeo and Lost in Space had turned up, I kind of saw that they got rid of the cast. I was like, oh, right. Turbo. I was like, right, you've wiped out Tommy and all the Power Rangers I like. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I checked out by the time they got to space. What about you? I think you went a bit longer, didn't you?
Yeah, I went a bit. I think I stopped watching like a couple of years ago, to be honest. I was literally still on it. Like just going back and watching like the Power Rangers. Let's just do like a marathons and that. That's what I was doing. So I was catching up to like more the later ones, but the last like 2-3 seasons, I just never watched it. I was like, nah. After it started going stupid, I was like, no, it went too far for me. It was too childish. I was like, nah. There's limits to it.
I mean, they're so lazy. They just did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme music again. I'm like, that's really lazy. You're just doing Go Power Rangers again. I'm trying
to think where I stopped. Let me see Power Rangers shows. I'm trying to think which one I stopped at.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Kimberly was hot, but it was Trini we all got our dicks out to. Trini's hot. Come at me, boys. Trini's hotter than Kimberly. Come at me.
Yeah, Megaforce. Stop the Megaforce. There we go.
Come at me.
Really good. Yeah, Trini was. Everyone loved Trini, man. Come on.
Aisha was hotter. Aisha was hotter than Kimberly.
Aisha was fire.
God, you know her braids. That was like hot. I don't know. That was like the first black guy. Like I stopped and went, "Hey, those braids, man. That is dreads. That is some hot shit." Because at that time there wasn't many black women on television for kids.
No, she was pioneering. She was pioneering.
Like Fresh Prince had just started around this time. I remember Aisha was like the first black woman. I went, oh yeah, damn, because you don't see many positive black people at that time in the 90s. And I thought, oh, that's really nice. And Trini's Asian. I was like, oh, cool, okay. Zach, everybody wanted to be Zach. Like, and it's like positive role model. That's my boy. That's my favorite.
I love Zach, man. Zach the Fat Ranger, bro. Let's go.
Always trying to have sex with something. Do you know who he is?
Oh my god, Zach was that guy, bro. He still is that guy. Literally
Zach most probably took all those kids to school because he fucking fathered them, bro. I'm telling you. Billy was cool. Billy also was most probably. I always feel like him and Trini were doing things off camera that we couldn't see.
Oh damn!
There was something going on.
They were close. They were really close.
But in the comics, they've done the comics now, and Zach and Trini were in a relationship, which a lot of people went, "What? Interesting." Okay, Billy's gay, which is fine. Okay, but like, yeah, I wouldn't have put Zach and Trini together in a million years. I mean, that's talk as it is. The color coding was a bit off season 1. The black guy's black, and the Chinese lady.
Yeah, exactly. There've been so many spoofs and like memes of that, and the Zordon just choosing them like just based on color. I was dying. I was like, wow.
I mean, damn. Like,
Yeah, so on the nose. It's like, wow.
I mean, Kimberly was fun. Kimberly is hot, but Jason was a bit boring. Jason was a bit of a meathead. I never really got on with
I was
Jason.
a fan of Jason. I was a Jason fan, bro. I was like, swear the source.
Tommy,
Like,
I enjoyed watching Tommy kick his ass for that candle that time that he was trying to stop.
Like, I was a Jason fan. I was like, you know what? Cause I was Jason because Jason was the working man. I was like, yo, come on, Jason, let's go to work. He's out here doing martial arts going. And he comes out, he's like the true leader. It's like, come on. He was a true leader. I was like, yes, let's go.
The problem with Jason is his brain is in his pants.
Got that far.
So, it's only later I found out that Power Rangers was originally, they used all the footage from, I always found it a bit weird, the footage of the monsters bit with the suits.
Yeah.
And then you find out later that they just took only from the American actors in the suits and walking around LA, and they saved half of the money by just taking the Japanese footage and making an episode out of it.
When I found out about that, I was like, that was genius. When I found out about it, I was like, that is genius.
So smart, because
that is genius.
Through some of the storylines that they had to come up with was mental because of that. They still do to this day.
The jump in the air going, go straight to the Japanese scene.
I always laugh how they used to get on the floor and stick their groin up in the air like that. And the camera would always just be filming their groin, like, yeah, baby.
Bro, everyone tried to literally just copy like the morphs or the actual times when they just fell on the floor. They'll be like, everyone was just trying to copy that. It was funny as heck.
I've seen a joke one where it's like, it's fucking time.
It's fucking time.
And apparently my friends informed me that Jason's doing porn now, and then sent me a screen grab, and I've seen his dick. So cool. Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, what do you think of the next? Yeah, Troy's like, don't Google.
I know Tommy was.
Oh God, I don't want to look at that.
Jason. I don't know about Jason, but Tommy was.
Well, I've seen his dick now, thanks to my friend.
Damn, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on quickly. Rocky. Then the next lot came in. Rocky, Aisha, and Adam. Pretty cool. Rocky kind of disappeared into the background a bit.
Yeah, I liked Adam. Adam was cool, bro.
Cat.
Cat.
Tommy upgraded there.
Oh, Cat. My God, the upgrade. Come on.
Did they do a Turbo movie where Cat and Kimberly and Jason had come back?
Yeah, remember? Yeah, they came back.
I wanted to see Cat and Kimberly just. My man, bitch.
Yeah, everyone's waiting for that moment. To just go, yes, Morphin time. That's not fighting each other.
To shreds you, Australian bitch. But yeah, I mean, Alpha was annoying. I find Barker Skull hilarious for some reason. Some people hate them, but I don't. But now you just look at me like you're all trying too hard to act. Stop it.
But then it was just so bad. It was I literally went back and watched the original like Power Rangers. I went back to watch it and I was like, oh my gosh, oh wow. But I still loved it at the same time. But I'm like, oh.
Can we talk about the movie, the '96 movie's costume?
That was amazing, bro. That was amazing,
the suits
bro.
look ugly.
They were amazing.
The suits,
iconic. Ivanus, all them.
The suits look like shit. The movie suits look bad. The reboot was fun. The one a couple of years ago was pretty decent.
The one that came out a couple of years ago.
Did a damn good job. And unfortunately, it didn't do well because they could have done more. But that Power Rangers reboot was one of the few reboots where I was like, yo, you knocked it out the park. Like, you did good.
Oh, with the powers are just in them already. I like the concept of what they were doing.
Didn't like the cameos by really old Tommy and really old Kimberly. You don't need to put that in there. They look like parents watching them. It's you can take that out. That's a bit disgusting. Kill that.
Oh my god!
It was big in '93 over here. I mean, like Pokemon. ITV always relied on imports.
They had a ton of them. They had a ton of imports.
Should we talk about Art Attack with Neil Buchanan?
Oh my days, Art Attack.
Let's talk about a British show.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
We don't have much on ITV to talk about that isn't American. We'll get to the American stuff, but like Art Attack was just basically an art program. I want people that aren't British to go check all this shit.
Yes, Art Attack, check it out.
Because we got some great stuff. Art Attack. It's Neil Buchanan's like a ADHD motherfucker, I think, because like he's got so much energy and he always used to do these great portraits outside, and you would never know what they were. You would see him doing all these big ass things in the field, doing things, and I'm just like,
yeah. Literally, the music would be playing in the background. It would just be like slowly just building the artwork, and then you're like, "Oh my god, that's amazing! That's amazing!" You know, kind of man. It was the man of his time, bro. That's so good, man. Even now, it would still be good now.
I mean, he's fun, and he did Finders Keepers, which is that game show where kids just wreck a room in a house trying to find something.
Yeah,
and it's the most stupid game show of all time.
I love that game.
We're kind of doing like a little bridge across the Neil Buchanan stuff here because he's a really good host on that, and it's literally exciting because they always point at you where it is, and you end up screaming at the television. Why don't you just find the thing? It's there, you stupid child.
Find it.
It's basically answer questions, go wreck a house, go wreck a room, find the object. Very basic, but really fun.
Yeah, it's just body a house, literally.
Would you like to pick one from the ITV group?
Yeah, literally, I got one right now set up. Bernard's Watch.
Who?
Bernard's Watch.
I don't remember this. You need to tell me.
What? You don't remember Bernard's Watch?
You know how much good TV we had when we were younger. Kids nowadays.
It was literally another version of Queen's Nose. It was like a male version of Queen's Nose. That's basically what it was. It was basically a pocket watch that could stop time. It was like that male, but it was so good. It was so little boy. Shh, Bernard. He's like literally stopping anytime. Everything's frozen.
Why does it sound like a machine gun? I might have to watch this if he's going to shoot up people with a machine gun. I'm a kid. I've just had enough. I'm 8. I'm just old now. I'm going to shoot all you in the face.
Oh my gosh, literally this guy, bro. So he got his kid. So I guess he was kind of ginger as well. So that kind of ties in as well. So a little bit just that ties in as well. So I think he was kind of red-haired a little bit. I think he was.
I'm going to name this "Fuck Ginger People." Put that in the tagline.
So he went around. Stuff happened. He literally freeze time, which was just amazing, man. The way he did that, I was like, I want that watch, bro. I was like, ever since then, I started wearing a watch. I was never a watch person until that point, until I started watching that show, and I was like, yo, this show is amazing, so good. ITV, that was another classic right there. Bernard's Watch. If you haven't seen Bernard's Watch, check it out, bro. Trust me. It's based off I think it's based off like a Twilight Zone episode as well. So that's where they got the concept from.
Yeah.
But they literally just made it into like an actual show.
How about we took
and guess how much series it had as well?
How many?
Bro, it had 7.
What? You stretched out a shitty concept like that for 7 seasons.
7 seasons, bro.
I mean,
it had 79 episodes. 79.
I'm not being rude. When we were younger in the UK in the 90s, right? Yeah. There was so much competition. So many shows just live and died in one season.
Yeah.
I mean, like what you've seen is something I might have missed because don't forget, right? So let's break it down. So in England, you had CITV and CITV and CBBC from 3:30 to 5:30 for 2 hours Monday to Friday after school, shooting things basically. And then on the weekend, it was a free-for-all because BBC, ITV, Channel 4 would start. Channel 4 would then start showing Byker Mice from Mars, which we're going to talk about now.
Classics.
And stuff. And it was like impossible to follow everything because they had Carmen Sandiego. I used to, before SMTV Live and Ant and Deck came on to Saturday mornings, I was a complete Channel 4 kid because they had Carmen Sandiego and
you come and say your Magic School Bus, stuff like that. The Magic School Bus, stuff like that.
All the cool shit.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff in there. Dog, all that stuff.
No, that was ITV.
Oh, that it was ITV.
Carmen Sandiego, which is Well, whenever it's Carmen Sandiego, Carmen Sandiego, well, whenever she. They've done a really shit origin on Netflix, which I'm annoyed.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You're explaining the origin of Carmen Sandiego. Just do a new show of that. You do not need to explain why she's Carmen Sandiego. It's the whole Doctor Who thing again. You don't need to explain her origin.
Yeah.
It looks great, but if you're an original Carmen Sandiego fan, you're pissing blood right now because you're like, you do not need to tell me her background. So Carmen Sandiego is like a virtual game, and it basically educates you about the whole world while they're doing it, and they're trying to catch Carmen Sandiego around the world. She leaves some clues.
Yeah.
They try and stop her, and it's fun. And apparently, there's an American quiz show that we never got. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego? We didn't get that in the UK, so I can't speak for that one, but I might check that out afterwards. So I want to talk about Byker Mice from Mars as well, which the Turtles were big, but Byker Mice from Mars, I can't speak for America, but bloody hell, this show was the shit.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, bro. A lot of people had Ninja Turtles, bro. I had Byker Mice from Mars. As simple as that, bro. Byker Mice from Mars. I had the toys. I literally had all the toys, bro. I had the toys, I had the bikes, I had everything, bro. I was that guy. I was a fan. I was like literally a true fan. I had the merchandise. That's how much I was into that show.
I mean, they're like the graduation from Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles.
the age factor went up when you watching that show. I was like, yo, I talked to everyone about that show. I was like, hey, have you seen Byker Mice from Mars, bro? They're like,
on bikes. It's a shit idea, but it's a great idea.
It's just cool. The cool factor of the show. Bro, I know. A lot of people are like, Byker Mice from Mars, what is that? They're kind of like, I'm like, how are you telling me that? How? What is wrong with you?
How have you even ignored it? Like,
yeah.
It's a great show. It's Byker Mice from Mars defending the planet.
Look at the sound. Just the sound of that title just sounds amazing. Byker Mice from Mars. Come on now, it makes sense.
So
it just makes sense.
I mean, you mentioned Doug. Yeah. I mean, Doug is really good. I've watched it recently on Disney Plus again, ITV again, on the Disney section that they had before SMTV Live around to deck. We'll get to that. But
SMTV.
If somebody could just upload all those SMTV lives from my childhood.
Bro, if I need that. I need that in my life.
There's bits and pieces of episodes.
Yeah.
But I want complete wonky donk. We're going to talk about Doug. Doug is about a boy called Doug. It's another American show. Dog called Pork Chop, and everyone looks really weird because it's multicolored faces. I love Doug. I love that show. It's funny. It's sweet. What about you? Were you a Doug fan?
Man. I was a Doug fan. I wasn't a massive Doug fan though. I watched it. I watched it when I literally came home from school, but I was never a massive Doug fan. But I know it was really good though. When I watched it, it was like a wholesome show. You know, you watch it, you just like just sit down, just chill out. It's one of them shows where you just like which one to like decompress, which one to chill. It's one of them shows where you don't have to think too hard. It's just like a normal show. It's like stuff is happening, and just there. It has the art style. What's the art style like? Imagine like Tintin, the art style.
It's really relaxed.
Yeah, it's just a relaxed show.
It's simple, but it's really. Through Patty, he sounds like a 40-day smoker. Hey, Doug!
Yeah,
no, that's Skeet.
Skeet, yeah.
Hey, Doug! I'm a name. Hey, Doug!
I'm trying to think of a show. Wait. Keep going. Keep talking.
First episode of Doug would be where Screech gets punched in the face. I hated him.
Screech was all my day. Screech.
It's a bit too. The voice actors are a bit too mental in that show.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but yeah.
You're gonna do some Doug. You got some Doug trivia for us.
Doug. No, Doug trivia. No, literally. No, let's keep going. I'm thinking of another show. So that's what I was going. I'm going to say keep going.
Knightmare, which is an ITV show. It's a game show. This was back in the 90s, so it was medieval. Four kid teams would turn up in a castle by the King Tregard. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. And they would put a helmet on someone, and they would virtual reality the rooms, and they would have to guide the player through various dangers and stuff. It's really funny. But what if you wanted to save your castle? Why would you fucking blind the kid with a helmet? It doesn't make any fucking sense. But it's a great show, and it's all up on Netflix. No, it's on YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, because I was thinking Netflix. I was like, nah, it's not Netflix.
It's all
YouTube.
It's all on YouTube, and you can go watch it. But some people are really stupid. Some people ask the most stupid things, and they also decide, oh yeah, I'm going to send my mate down the wrong way.
Bro, yes. Oh my days. There's Knightmare, but literally, before I forget, there's a show, BBC Two. I don't know if you remember it. I think in the mid-90s. It's called Stressed Eric.
No.
You can't. Oh, no, bro, but the Stressed Eric, bro. If you have not seen this show, Ben, for your humor, you have to watch this show. Stressed Eric. Check it out. Just type it in. My gosh, this show, bro.
You need to talk to me about it.
Hey, Stressed Eric, yo, BBC Two. Right? It's an adult show as well, but at the same time, you just come on late at night. I actually like that's a show. I don't know. I even showed my family this. This is how good the show was. Yeah, it was like a short, like probably like 15 minutes or something like that. 15 minutes episode. I don't know the episode. Yeah, so they're around 15 minutes.
And it's another ginger.
So
wow,
yeah.
Attack of the Gingers.
So yes,
Attack of the Gingers this week.
So there's a guy called Eric. He's like literally, he's a loser in terms of like life. You know what I'm saying? He's got the basic job. His family like him, but he's down his luck. He hates his job, and then every episode, I know his boss is the worst as well. But every episode is like he gets so stressed. That's why it's called stress. Like, he gets so stressed, his vein just keeps popping, his vein, and in the end of the episode, his vein just strangles him. And it's the maddest show, but the stresses get to him. It's amazing. This show is just so good. If you watch this show, Ben, you can understand what I'm talking about. This show is so good. It's like it's just him every day, literally just like stressed out because he hates his job. He gets to work late sometimes. His boss is literally just douchebag. He's like his boss is just like on his back every 5 minutes. But Eric, why don't you get this done? He's one of them them posh guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Rod Thornberry, he talks like that, like the actual dad, like, oh yes, I'm gonna go outside right now, play a bit of golf. No, them kind of guys. That's his boss. So, so his family, his boss's family is like so rich. His wife looks like all posh and all that. His family's got that little daughter. Like he never goes to her recitals. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always either late or he can't make it. Or his son is just like tragic, bro. He's just a layabout. His wife is all like, hey, we can't pay the bills, blah 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 blah. And this show is just like a guy just down his luck. But it's just so good. At times he might like win a little bit, but he never fully wins. He's always just out down and not stressed out. And I'm thinking this show was so good. I was like, oh my days, why is this show so good? The show is amazing. The art style is kind of like I think it's so like old school, but it's almost like the Wild Thornberry's ish, but with more drowned out colors. It's more like a grayish type tint to the show, but it's literally so good. Check it out, Stressed Eric. Type that in. It might be on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, type it. Watch some episodes. My gosh, the show is good.
I'm gonna just basically talk about the X-Men.
Oh, come on now. Box set. I have this. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched a lot of X-Men since, and I've never been able to get this one. This is the X-Men. This is my X-Men. This is mid-90s X-Men.
It's the X-Men.
Yeah, and it's brilliant. It's cheesy. I've watched it back. Yeah. Oh, it's cheesy as like Power Rangers, but it's so cheesy. But this nailed it. This is like comic book X-Men. The storylines tend to be original mostly. Yeah, but they don't follow the comics, but the characters feel like they're from the comic, how they would act. And Rogue is the first animated thing. A lot of men got hot over Rogue. I think Rogue is the sexy one.
Bro, they were on Rogue, bro. Oh my days, everyone loves Rogue. They were like, yes. They're like, kiss me, take my finger. And then just the life force like, kill me. Because literally, if she touches you, like, she obviously dies. So if you take too much of her
It's
life
worth
force,
it. No,
but no, like it's worth it. even Gambit was like, yeah, hey, it's worth it. Gambit was like, it's worth it, bro. I'll do it. Oh my god,
Gambit's my favorite. There's my favorite two X-Men right there. Like, I mean, everyone loves Wolverine. I think he's fine, but like Gambit and Rogue are my two favorite characters. So I'm always team Rogue Gambit, even if they can't have that relationship because, you know,
yeah,
Rogue will kill you.
I was characters, man. I was the Storm guy. I love Storm, man. I love Storm. Who else was my favorite? What's my favorite male character? I said my favorite male character was Gambit for sure. Gambit, miles ahead. Miles ahead. No one touches Gambit in my eyes. Gambit is like the guy in that show.
Cyclops.
It's like I like Cyclops. The Cyclops is that guy. He's the leader. You know.
Maybe I should
Storm
title this episode "Fuck Cyclops."
Oh no. Cyclops is cool. Cyclops is cool.
Our current title of this podcast is now "Attack of the Gingers."
Jeez. The red hair is getting no love today. No love.
Yeah, there is not a lot of love today for gingers, but that's a big show. Obviously, do you want to pick the next one?
No, I'm going to pick the next one, bro. I'll pick
I'm asking you, so
give
me some time.
Oh, I'm thinking. Okay. No, I got okay. Go Goosebumps. Okay, Goosebumps.
You got your next one there. Let's talk about
after Goosebumps. Yeah.
Because I'm a big. Let me tell you a story about Goosebumps. Because, like, okay, the problem with the TV show is it's the same five actors each week. Like, they've just recast the same goddamn children. One week they're in love, next week they're brother and sister. It's weird. But like, I love R.R. Stein books.
R.R. Stein's books are so
I'm a big fan. When I grew up, I only read Goosebumps, which is most probably why I love horror now.
Yeah. And the reason why a lot of people like horror.
And the TV show is really good. If you've read the book, so you know what's coming. But damn, Goosebumps! I still got excited to see which books would get adapted.
Yeah, I love that, man. I was always a Night of the Living Dummies guy. I had the books and everything as well.
I read all the books. I borrowed them all from the library.
Yeah, did that. Yeah, I think a lot of people did that.
If you can get them from Hampton Library in the 90s, this motherfucker had them all the time. I basically kept them for 5 years.
5 years, wow.
I just kept putting them. I took them back every month. I just got them renewed, took them back out, used my mum's card, my sister's card. They couldn't stop me. I had the whole collection on my shelf, and they let me keep them afterwards. They just discontinued them and given them to me, and I sold them. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept them.
Bro, you should have kept them, bro. You should have kept them.
Because those originals are like scarce now. They're not reprinted.
They're expensive. Yeah, they're mega expensive.
And they've done more of them since, and you can only find the new ones.
Yeah. Those times. I had the special ones where you had the special covering and sleeves and all of them, like literally like the Goosebumps. You could feel the actual the Goosebumps on the book, and all of those ones, man. All like collector's item ones.
I've heard the Fear Street stuff's good. I have just watched. Talking about R.R. Stein, I've just finished Fear Street trilogy. I love him, and that's more. Yeah, we're gonna kill people. Goosebumps never went that far. I watched the first Fear Street. I was like, oh shit, you really? Oh, he's gonna murder people. Oh, okay then, because that takes off the fun bit. You're like, oh, people will die here. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. I was shocked how many people died in that first one. Because I haven't seen the second or third one yet. I'm waiting. I was like, what? I saw the first Street on Fear Street. I haven't seen the second or third one yet, so I'm saving those.
Oh, it's really satisfying. I finished it last night.
Is the ending really good though?
Yeah, it's really good, and it's not based on the book. So even if you're a book fan, they've kind of done the style, but they've not adapted it. So it's good. It's really good. You're gonna love it. Where do you think it's gonna go?
Damn. Right now, I haven't got a really clue because at the end of the first one, it literally went to that woman to kind of get the spirit out of their friend. of her girlfriend, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know where the heck it's gonna go after that. I don't know, because they're gonna go back in time in the second one. They're gonna show a flashback, and the third one they might gonna come obviously gonna come back into present day again. So I don't know how it's gonna end.
I'm without spoiling it. I was very interested in the time differences. Like, right, so there's a big jump back to 66. I already kind of knew that the people in the 90s would most probably meet someone from the 70s at the end, and then that they would have to go back to the 1600s. Without spoiling it,
to the original time. Okay,
it's a bit obvious because if you get the timelines,
yeah,
even before you've watched it, you kind of know. Well, they've picked. I said to my wife and said, "Bet you someone from the 70s turns up at the end. We see their flashback in the 70s. Then something happens. They have to go back to the beginning of the curse and sort it out.
Yeah, you got to stop the curse. Yeah, you got.
But I'm not going to tell you any more than that because it's fun, and there's a lot of twists and turns that you won't see coming, and there's a lot of callbacks. It's really good. So well done to Fear Street.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Oh,
so much. My brain's struggling to try and get them away.
Wait, I'm gonna go with this Australian drama now. I think you know what this is.
Twist.
Yes, there we go. Round the twist.
Twist, the only good Australian show ever made.
That show was amazing. A supernatural family. You know, never felt like this. Strange happen. And they're going round the twist. Oh, one of the greatest shows of all time. This show is a classic.
Just you want to explain it?
So it's basically just a family just living in Australia, you know, living in the outback somewhere, just chilling, you know, having fun, you know, just trying to be a normal family. But all these supernatural things just occurring at random times. You're like, what the heck is going on right now? That's why the things going around the twist, because all these weird stuff just happens to this family. You don't know why it's happening, but stuff just happens to this family, you know. But I'm going into any detail, but so I want people to go watch it. Because every episode, something new happens, and you're like, oh my days. The supernatural just literally follows this family around, and stuff just literally just keeps happening to them. And you think to yourself, how are they gonna get out of this moment in this episode? You're like, wow, like every week you watch it, you're like, oh my days, what's gonna happen next? This show is one of the few shows where you actually don't know what the heck's gonna happen from week to week. You just can kind of call what's gonna happen. But this show is literally something new happens, and you're like shocked each time it happens. You're like, what the heck is going on in this show? It's just weird. And I love this show as well because it's one of the few shows that you look at and like, the show is just weird, but I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just one of the shows, man. And it's one of the few shows that this shows that family, just like a full family show. Anyone can watch it. You know what I'm saying? Literally just involves everyone in the family, not just like one or two people like most shows. But you got the characters and you can't follow them around for like most of the episodes or each week. It literally follows the entire family.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's underrated. I'm gonna do one better now. Eerie, Indiana. I know I've brought it up before, but this show, oh my god! I have a DVD of it for 10 quid when I was like 5 years ago.
You love this one. You love this one, isn't it, man?
This show is so underrated. It was weird. It was one of America's best things they've ever done, and I know it's got a massive cult following now. It's 30 years old now, and like I love this show. It's just such a weird show. The Tupperware, the bit with the kids in the Tupperware boxes is just haunting. It's scary. It's proper.
Some weird stuff happening. That show.
Channel 4 again. Channel 4. I can't tell you how much Channel 4 got all the edgy stuff on the weekends. I don't know how they were really good at the indie stuff. They picked up some of the best stuff. I'm so love Channel 4. Eerie, Indiana. I've covered it before.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into it again, but damn. This is why I think I fell in love with American television when I was younger, because we were given the best American TV shows.
Yes. Yeah, that's me. The American TV show we had as kids, so good. Literally, so good, bro. Eerie, Indiana, that's a classic right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm going to talk about Animaniacs.
We were Animaniacs.
We've talked about them before.
Yeah.
But We need
Wait,
to...
we had a special though, didn't we?
No, we didn't. We talked about
Did we?
them in anime. We did an
Like a
anime.
cartoon special, wasn't it?
Yeah, we literally just spoke about that for hours. And we had to edit it down. Animaniacs.
The Animaniacs, that's another one right there, another classic.
Yes.
Anyone's around those times, Animaniacs was like literally the biggest thing around that kind of time. Animaniacs was huge, man. The Animaniacs was massive. Animaniacs was I was never the biggest Animaniacs fan, but I know how big that was. The influence of that show was felt. That's what I'm gonna say on that. That's what I'm
They
gonna
got
say on
away
that
with
show.
a lot of smutty humor.
Yeah, exactly. That humor in that show. If you break down the jokes in that show, you're like, oh my days, they got away with that stuff.
There is a great bit where they go fingerprints and Dottie is holding prints and it's fingerprints like up his bum hole. And she went, no thanks, and drops him. I went, wow,
Yes,
how did you get that past the censors?
They go deep.
Anytime he's gone, it's time for your medical. Goodbye, kids. This is a bit where it gets a bit bad. It's like, good night, kids. You can't see this. It's like, yo, you so close on the knuckles. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a kids show go so close on the knuckles.
Yeah, they go in on that. Literally, they like go deep, and you're like, oh, how are they doing this? Somehow they get away with it. It was very slick with their marketing as well. Like when they did this, the Animaniacs, yeah, anyone can watch this show. Nah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what they put in that show for kids watching it. But that's how we got away with it. You know what I'm saying? As kids, man, that's what we were the edgier generation. You know what I'm saying? We got the edge. 90s programming. That's what we did. You know? That's why it makes it so good. Classic stuff. But let's see, as another show, I'm trying to think. Okay. So I got Jumanji up there, yo. Jumanji.
That's a film.
Jumanji TV show. It was a cartoon. The cartoon, really
not
cartoon.
surprised. No, okay, Jumanji.
That was good. Trust me, I'm gonna say right now, you gotta watch that show was good, bro. Anyone seen the Jumanji TV show? That was stellar. The animation was slick. You had the hunter. Every time he was chasing the two kids down, I was like, yo, that was a show. Trust me, every episode you're expecting that new mission. You know what I'm saying? The hunter's just in the back, lurking in the woods in the forest. You got fighting rhinos, fighting mad monkeys out here. It's crazy. It was insane. These two kids on the ride, board game. I was like, let's go. Literally, they carry on with that from the movie, so it was really good anyways. The plot, stellar. So I'll say he kept you engaged. That show has kept you so engaged watching that show.
Man, we could talk about the amount of TV, movies, shows that I did. Like, I'm gonna just talk about Bill and Ted. I remember it was a Bill and Ted cartoon.
Yes, I'm Bill and Ted. Oh my days, Bill and Ted.
I can't remember the full
I
title.
forgot about Bill and Ted. I forgot about Bill and Ted Adventures. Yeah, Bill and Ted Adventures. Oh, damn, that brought me back. I literally forgot about that show. That is crazy.
Damn. But you remember it, right? I'm not going crazy.
No. I actually remember the actual title of that. Yeah, I actually remember it.
Yeah, I remember it was really, really good. And I loved.
I remember it being good. Yeah.
Bill and Ted was like, we were really lucky because Ghostbusters. We have to talk about the real Ghostbusters.
Bro, come on, bro. Let's do it. This is my jab.
I'm gonna upset you. I prefer this Ghostbusters to the movies.
You first Ghostbusters to the movies.
It's my first. I saw it before I saw Ghostbusters the film. So.
Oh wow! You saw it before you
came
saw it
first. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I love the movie. I love the movies more, but my first Ghostbusters was.
Hey, I'm not mad at you.
No, my first Ghostbusters was the real Ghostbusters. So.
Ghostbusters is awesome.
It gave Bill more chin.
The fingers, you got to do the fingers, man. The cartoon fingers.
Do you remember the extra? I don't think I have to explain the Ghostbusters because it's really, really good. Like,
yeah,
it's a classic, and I remember they did a Next Generation one. The Extreme
Ghostbusters. Yeah,
that was shit.
No, I liked it, man. That was different. I liked it. It was different. I liked it though.
No,
You had Eduardo. You had the goth girl. You had the guy in the wheelchair, bro. It was lit, bro. It was lit. I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, man. Then you had towards the end, they had the old Ghostbusters come back, helping them out. I was like, let's go. I was like, come on, bro. Come on.
Nah, you're not selling me on Ghostbusters.
What you mean? That was tight. And Ghostbusters was a good guy. Come on, man. He was a good guy. Man. Come on.
Well, we need to talk about motherfucking Gargoyles.
Oh.
Now that we're talking about like adult type shows for kids. Gargoyles is the biggest one for me. Like, damn.
Bro, Ben, I'll tell you something right now. Look, my mom, she loves Gargoyles, bro. That's for me a favorite cartoon, bro.
Well, we've covered this before. Your mom has got good taste.
Yes. You know, man. You know. Gargoyles, bro. Lit. I'm gonna go watch that. I want to watch that show again, bro. I'm gonna find that show again.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, go find it, bro.
Go watch it, bro. I'm gonna rewatch it soon.
Yes. Watch it again.
We should do a fucking special on it soon in the future.
Yes, let's do it. I'm in, bro. Gargoyles.
Because like next year we can do a Gargoyles special because that was insane. That show.
Gargoyles, I'm down, bro. Yeah, I'm down with that, bro. Let's do it. The ancient world of the Gargoyles.
Gargoyles, yeah.
So, no, yeah, I had the actual toy. I had the actual toy of what was the main character's name again? I literally can't remember his name.
Mr. Gargoyle.
God, let me type in Gargoyles.
Mr. Gargoyle.
Mr. Gargoyle.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. Mr. Gargoyle.
Literally, my mum knows his name. I literally can't remember it myself.
None of them were ginger. So, oh yeah, there was a ginger bitch. Again, the gingers ruin everything. I'm calling this episode Attack of the Gingers.
Goliath. There we go. I had Goliath.
Sounds
right now. Goliath. I had the toy. And literally, like, I pressed his back, and he made the noise. I had the wings. It was flipping huge. I had a flipping toy. It was crazy. And the thing was like
Roman Reigns now. Oh.
Yeah, like basically it sounded like I think go off Goliath. But yeah, Goliath, the leader of the Gargoyles, bro. Died. That show was lit, bro.
Dark show though.
That show was dark.
It shows blood and like betrayals and stuff. It's a heavy show. It's not a funny show. It's seriously. We're going to talk about Batman the animated series in a minute, and it's up there.
Yeah.
That's like go watch Gargoyles and go watch Batman the animated series as well. Like, wow.
Do it. Batman animated series, yo. That intro.
And I'm gonna say something, and people will want to fight me. Mark Hamill is the Joker. End of. No one else is touching him. Fuck off. Mark Hamill is the Joker, and you can all suck my dick if you don't like.
What you doing here, Bats? Holly, go on down and make me a sandwich.
It just sounds dirty.
I love it. He's a voice. And what you doing here, you? Bats, what you doing here?
He sounds like you. He sounds like you when you're talking to me now. That was.
Oh my! I can't believe that voice is iconic, bro.
But he is the Joker for me. He's the Joker. People go, you can't have him. I was like, yeah, you can. He played the Joker. He voiced him, but he is part of the team. That he's my Joker.
He's part of the team. He's part of the team, bro.
Best Joker. Best Joker. I'm not hearing it from anyone else. Like Heath Ledger, bit overrated. Jay Leno was better.
Oh my! Don't do that! Don't do that, Ben! Don't do it!
I'm joking. But I think Mark Hamill and Jack Nicholson are better Jokers than Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's my Joker.
Yeah. No offense to Heath Ledger, it's a great performance, but I adore Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill Jokers.
In terms of because the thing is, I can't really put them together. I'll say Jack Nicholson live action. Yeah, and then anything else like Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's
they're like this. They're like this.
Video games, everything. He's there, and I just love
it. Voice wise, yeah, Mark Hamill all the way. Bro.
No, just acting wise, it's fucking Mark Hamill.
Yes, to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just the voice alone.
And now voices the Joker just can't do it right.
but Jack Nicholson's version of the Joker was so iconic too, bro. It's like, I'm glad you're dead. The way he done it, the way he Jack Nicholson was just dying, bro.
Phoenix's one is quite good, but
yeah, he's amazing.
Like the voice, it's always going to be Mark Hamill. They've done so many different variations of that animated voice that none of them are fit to hold Mark Hamill's jockstrap. As far as
Wow. Jack's mine, but
they're most probably all ginger, and that's why they can't do it. Wow. I'm just having it off.
Because I literally have it. Wait, I'll show you something. Let me try and find it. I literally have like an actual full Joker shirt. The Joker's on there.
Wow.
I got Jack. I see it's come with the actual letters as well.
You've got all the good Jokers there.
Jack, Joaquin Phoenix. You got Hamill, Heath Ledger, and then you got Romero, the original.
Up. Who's the bottom one?
Got Romero.
There's all the 5.
Yeah, so it's all there. It's all there. So I had to get a shirt, man. I got it on Amazon. I said, let me buy a shirt real quick. My birthday. I had to get a shirt, bro. I said, yo, that's getting bought ASAP.
That's a good shirt. But like the Batman one again, very serious, very good, really good. Love it. Watch it. So that's great. What else? Oh, God, there's so many. What do you think?
There's so many, man. Oh man. What's another show? I had Spider-Man.
Huh?
Oh, Spider-Man, the animated series.
Spider-Man. Does whatever a wank can.
Yes, there we go. There.
Mr. Spunky himself. I mean, good show. Fox again. It's on the Disney Plus.
There we go. Spider-Man.
This is why I'm glad Disney Plus has got all the Fox stuff now, because there's like they've finally got around to Buffy and Angel and Alias and all that coming over to Disney Plus. I'm like, oh yeah, you've got a big. They're doing it slowly because they're smart. They're releasing some great movies over, and unlike Netflix, it will be permanently there. They won't have to keep taking them off, and that could threaten Netflix over time with all their original stuff. They could really build that to take Netflix out if they're not careful.
Exactly.
Like, it's scary how good value that is now. It was very bare bones when I joined.
So good.
They are putting it up slowly. I would like them to do it a bit faster, but the Spider-Man is there along with the other 65 million Spider-Mans. I want to talk about Gladiators.
Oh, Gladiators, yes. Okay.
Which is American Gladiators. I'm sure Americans know what Gladiators is. So it's our version with John Fashanu, who always went, "Awooga!" Former football player. I like John Fashanu's enthusiasm. Some people find him punchable. I generally liked his enthusiasm. Good host. Eureka Johnson.
Eureka Johnson.
I don't remember her really much, but John Fashanu was a pretty good guest. You know, it was Saturday night entertainment for me. Gladiators, that was it. I was like, yeah, I'm sitting on the TV.
So good. You just sit down. You're like, oh, it's a great TV. Sit down, just like chill out, man. With the fam, watching some good TV. You know what I'm saying? Watching some sport. You know, to us, this is the sport, man. For kids, man, it's the sport, bro. I was like, yes. It's like, who's gonna win? I'm like, you think to yourself, I could have done that. One of the shows that you went, I could have went up there and beat Gladiator. Let's go.
I would. You know? And my sister once asked me how you do it. I kicked them in the body. The bollocks. I'll win every game.
I cheat out here.
Oh, taking steroids, so I can kick you in your shivered up penis. It's fine.
Oh my god. But yeah, man, I love Gladiators, man. Wolf, my favorite, man. You know Wolf, bro.
I remember Saracen used to work with my mum's boyfriend who was working as a firefighter, and Saracen signed a picture for me and pointed out his cock on the picture. I thought, yeah, you got a big dick, brother. I can see that. Yeah, cheers, Saracen. Scarby for life. Big man with a big dick. Like, you can see he's got a big package already.
God,
Look up. It's like, mate, thanks.
This guy is savage. This guy is savage.
No gingers though. If you were a ginger, you got slammed numerous times.
Wow, this guy's
What about Robot Wars?
Oh, I was literally going to bring up Robot Wars as well.
God, we're going to be all night.
Robot Wars.
You know we're burning through a load of shows that we can't come back to.
Yeah.
Robot Wars. Well, we can in more depth at some point, but Robot Wars is a great show. Do you want to talk about it?
Robot Wars is a flipping classic, bro.
I'm sure Americans know.
People, yeah. Anyone knows about Robot Wars, man. People, like technology, people just building like big little robots, fight each other in an arena where you know who is the host. You know what I'm saying?
Ray Charles.
Anyone knows about watching our channel knows who it is. Ray Charles, man, the legend, man. Ray Charles, the legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Robot Wars.
Mr. Robot Wars. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
This is Scottish now.
Why do you sound Scottish?
We need to fix my accent because my accent's becoming a bit of a problem on this podcast. I could change a black man into Indian by just doing an accent. I'm not going to do it, but I can't seem to keep an accent in the right place.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I think we've got away with it so far, but I'm not.
You've got away so far. It's slowly because people have picked up on it yet. So you're doing good. You're doing good so far.
Then you had what was his name from Top Gear take over, Jeremy Clarkson. He wasn't as good again.
Yeah, I was like, nah, forget it after that. I was like, no. Once my boy Craig left, I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good watching the show. I dropped off after that. I was like, no, I'm good. No,
it's my dad. My dad's on TV. Yeah, this isn't cool anymore. Okay. No Charles is gone. This show's dead.
That's on TV. I can't watch it anymore. Oh my god, yeah, he just left. The cool factor just left, man. I was like, nah, I'm good.
But it was really cool. It was robots beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, and you see people just like build, and I literally went to build one as a kid. I was like, I'm just literally go around and just build one. I literally just went on the internet just like try and build a robot. I was like, that's how into it I was. That show was tight.
I mean, I want to talk about Blue Peter, which is a shit show. It was really crap though. It was for kids and how to make things, and it was really shit.
Oh, the other time I was like, I want that badge. I want that Blue Peter badge. I was like, give me a badge.
Would you explain to people what Blue Peter is about? Because it's very English.
Oh man, Blue Peter. So Blue Peter is basically just like a TV show that was basically on like kids helping kids out or like charity stuff, where you actually do something and you get a badge. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was. Just to get a Blue Peter badge.
And
you have to do something that's special.
And that does sound as shit as it really is.
Literally, that's what it is. You have to do something special for him to give you a badge. That's basically what the show was about. You might have to do like an art show, give him like an art piece, or do something like you might be smart at something, or you might be really good at something, and you go on the show and you present it to the Blue Peter hosts.
And they have to pretend that they like it.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, that's very good,
It's really good. You need to go to special school.
And like, oh,
that's terrible.
Like, you know what? You know what I'm going to give you today? I'm going to give you this badge.
I'm
going to give you this badge as an honor of being so great, They're like, they're like, yeah. Kids are like, yeah. And then literally that was it. End of the episode. Yeah, so literally that was it. But other than that, I was a fan of BP, man. I think a lot of people watch BP, to be honest. So
no, I mean,
very popular.
Time for it, I thought it was
very popular.
Awful.
I actually liked it. I love watching it.
TV.
Yeah. Afterwards, I got out of it because I literally couldn't watch it anymore. But when I was like really younger, I was like, yo, that show was awesome.
I will talk about Games Master though.
Talking about the Games Master.
Games Master, which is I'm talking about the good Dominic Diamond one. Not the Dexter Fletcher season 3. It's basically a video game challenge show, and it's amazing. It's again up on YouTube if you want to go watch it. And they never brought it back after season 7, and they should. They might be bringing it back.
Oh, it sounds like we might. Anyway.
I'm very terrified because sometimes it's just best to leave as it is.
Yeah. It's true. It's just it's not gonna be the same though. That's the thing. It's not gonna be the same. Or nah. Something like Games Master, it's just gonna be watered down. And it's like, nah, bro. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it for that comeback. No, I'm not. Nah, man, that's especially if that's your kind of thing, that's your baby fan. But I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on Games Master, bro. I don't want that coming back at all. Leave that in the past. Just go back and watch some episodes. Just like watch it there, but nah.
Just go watch it. Just go watch it. I mean, you do see a rise from the NES, Mega Drive, or Genesis, all the way to the end of the start of the PlayStation. The Donald McDiamond is a fantastic arsehole through the whole thing. He's such a Scottish prick to everyone. And it's really interesting to see the hairstyles and the fashion choices. I know they do get a lot of guests on, like Take That and Anton Deck on before they became famous. Randy Savage threatened to beat up a child once.
I remember that moment. I was there. I remember that moment, bro. That was a great moment.
Randy Savage just turned up on a challenge when he was in the WWF. Fucking hilarious. Threatened to beat up children. That's my Randy Savage.
I was like, hey, elbow dropping kids. I love it. I love it, bro.
I remember one kid was like, I kick out at one. He said, I dropped the elbow on you. I kick out at one. No, you wouldn't. I'm going to cut out. And I remember one person fucking, you're not Hulk Hogan. Oh, it's just.
You wouldn't kick out the elbow drop 1, 2, 3. The Macho Man. Oh, yeah, Macho Man's going to drop the elbow. Yeah. Don't drop the elbow on you. You ain't getting the puck. You understand that? Oh my god. But yeah, man, Games Master was tight, bro. But yeah, for me, another one, late 90s. I'm gonna go with The Worst Witch, bro. Let's go. The Worst Witch. You never seen it, no, Ben? Never seen it?
I kind of, because it was a girly
ITV.
I think because it was a girly show. I mean, let me just clarify. I like women in shows, but with like Buffy was, for example, with other guys in, so it was a good mix. But this was a girly show with girls.
This is just like a girls'
This
school.
is like a fuck you.
Yeah, this is full. It's like a full girls' school. Like,
so obviously Troy is a virgin, so he would have watched it. So
what are you talking about? God,
I've never met your girlfriend ever.
Anyway. This you're talking about. You don't need to see him. But yeah.
I've never met your girlfriend. We're having it on air.
You don't need to see him. You don't need to see him. All right. Okay. So let's get on this. The Worst Witch. See, I said them. I didn't say person. I said one. I said them. But anyway, let's go into The Worst Witch. So we have the Mildred Hubble as like the new pupil to the school. You know, she's out here trying to learn her witch ways. She's kind of the bumbling fool at some point, because she's trying to learn her ways, and she's kind of that a rebel. And the witches don't have to control her, the high level witches. And apparently she's special. You know how it goes, those tropes where the new kid at school, she's special. And she's the rebel, and at the same time she's got the ability to save everyone. You know those kind of tropes, those kind of witch tropes. But it's done very well here because she's a very likable character and likable actor. They literally changed the casting so many times. I just stopped watching. After they changed the original Mildred Hubble, I was like, I'm done with this show. But first couple of seasons really good. If you haven't seen it, go check out with the original actor. Watch the show. But once it changes, it drops off after that. But yeah, too many character changes, too many casting changes. Rest of after a while, as most shows do. If you do have too many casting changes, check out EastEnders. But yeah,
like it doesn't make me want to go to YouTube right now and put that in my list. And it's got witches in it, and I know.
Yes.
I know you massively rank off the witches.
There we go.
So the fact that you're doing your witches, ladies, if you want to charm Troy, just wear a witch's costume. He gets really hot. Especially Lulu from Final Fantasy.
Here we go. This guy. It's a big guy, you know, look at him. These kings. But yeah, the World Switch, looking tight. That's the switch out. The original cast is lit. But after that, Ben, you got anything else after that?
How do I say this?
Oh wow. Wait, where's it going?
And the worst witch. I don't think we can end on such a shit show.
What do you mean? Of course you can. You can have that great
It's
show.
not greatness.
No, it's a great show. Come on.
Why can't you just talk out of your face instead of your bumhole? Fuck me. We have to change this up.
Oh my god. Go on, Ben.
Alex Mack.
What? Alex Mack?
Have you ever heard of it?
Heard of it, yeah.
You've heard of it? You've watched it?
I've heard, yeah.
It's about American Girl who turns into a fucking power goo, and it's fucking weird.
Oh my god, that was such a good show though.
This is the only time I will ever talk about it, so we might as well fling it on the barbecue. But basically, I just thought the girl was a good actress. It's a weird American show. I mean, Channel 4 again picking up a really weird, obscure show. I mean, I love
that show was weird.
Channel 4, man, because they really did pick out not the most popular American shows, but the best culty ones.
Yeah.
So Alex Mack, big shout out. Go watch that. That's also on YouTube.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay.
I hope none of you bring it down. Don't be taking it down.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. That's a great show.
Because, like, everyone deserves to see these things. I'm just checking to make sure it's there.
Yeah, check it. Make sure it's there.
Alex Mack. The secret word about it was Mac. Oh my god, they did a 20-year reunion. Jesus Christ, she must probably looks like an old lady now. I mean, we could talk about loads of Disney stuff, but we don't really want to. Should we talk about SMTV Live and see the UK before we go?
Go on.
So this is where Pokemon got its kick.
Yes, this is where the big guns start to arrive, you know, the Pokemons, you know, stuff like that. You know, and then from the Yu-Gi-Ohs, you know, that sort of stuff we start to kick off. You know.
It was a Saturday TV show with all the biggest bands. They always got the big guests in. All your Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, all the British pop bands.
Yeah.
Ant and Dec, who were from Byker Grove earlier. Like Alive and Kicking on BBC just got murdered by these guys each week, because before it, Live and Kicking on the BBC was the thing, and I'm telling you, SMTV Live fucking murdered them until Ant and Dec left, and it got cancelled very quickly afterwards because they tried it with different people.
Yeah, it failed.
Never the same again. Ant and Dec were the driving force. Cat Dealey, just silly fun.
Yeah.
There was one time Dec faked a heart attack, and then they come back. They're like, "Hi, yeah, we're okay. We got a phone call from you, and you in a red shirt." And I was wearing a red checkered shirt. I'm like, I ran off. I was a stupid child, but like, I thought you could see me. But like, it was fun. It was silly. You could tell they were having fun. There was Wonky Donkey, which is you dress up as an animal and they got to guess what it is. There was Challenge Ant, which is my favourite bit because it was him versus a child for game consoles and stuff. Yeah. It was such a prick if he won. He used to throw the questions in the kid's face. Such a prick. I love it. I love SMTV. It's brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
I love SMTV Live. It's like one of my best shows.
SMTV Live is a great show, man. They also have the joke pranks on there. I people loved it, man. Just pure chaos.
Where they used to take the piss.
Welcome back, all that, man. Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. All that stuff was epic, bro. It was tight, man. I loved it, man. So good. And everything on that show, a mixture. I was like, yes, SMTV Live. And then as you said before, they tried to change too much stuff up, and it just failed, bro. It just failed. Just fell off a cliff after that. After they left, man. Once they started doing their own thing, it was a wrap for that show. Game over. But Pokemon still resumed, you know, still kept going as the juggernaut that it is. Pokemon, one of the greatest franchises of all time, bro. You know, everyone knows this. They had my show, Yu-Gi-Oh.
So now, I mean, we spoke about this before.
Sure.
And I hated all three. I hated Yu-Gi-Oh, and you called me an asshole for it.
Yeah, you scumbag. Happy you hate Yu-Gi-Oh. How dare you?
But it's not good. I mean,
what do you mean? Yu-Gi-Oh is a classic, one of the best board games of all time, like card games of all time, bro. Plus one of the best shows of all time. Go on. Respect the grind.
Awful.
No taste. Horrible taste. Wait. Oh, Mommy's Alive. We are the mummies. We are the mummies. Mommy's Alive. Mommy's Alive was one of the best intros of all time. We are the mummies. Everyone's just gonna hype. You heard that intro theme come on, you're like, let's go. Let's get to work. Mommy's Alive, man. Ancient mummies coming out to save the world, bro. Hey, tight. It's the Ramses.
The female mummy was hot. That Ben, it's an animated character, but like when you're 10, like yeah, I get my rocks off to that. She was hot. Yeah.
Oh! See, that's what I'm saying, guys. You have to say consent around Ben. Come on, man. You have to say consent, bro. Say consent. Be careful.
But Mummy's Alive was a really good one. Again, it got cut down in its prime.
Yeah, it did, man. It was so good at the time. It was like, wow. Everyone loved that show. He just said, yep, no, got no more Mummy's Alive. And I was like, no. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It was too much, man. I love that show so much. I love that show to death, bro. That was classic, bro. That show was too good, man. I was like, oh, they got rid of Mummy's Alive? I was like, are you serious, bro? I was like, huh? Mummy's Alive? Oh, how can I think? No. I can't leave this podcast without saying.
Yeah, you can.
I can't leave this podcast without saying, bro.
You can.
The Mask.
You know what? There's so many other shows I want to do. We have to save some. So, like, again, it's like I was talking about Bill and Ted. It's another great adaptation of movie, and I haven't seen The Mask in 30 years. I can't wait. But like, I do remember the cartoon was really, really good.
So good. Ipkisiomaskosis. That's what I'm gonna say. If you go back to that cartoon show, you gotta know what that means. Ipkisiomaskosis. Go watch it.
What's this?
So good, man. Classics, right here. Classics.
I
mean, love the greats.
The animation on that was mental. Because it felt like they put so much energy into it. Like it wouldn't stop. It's like a hyperactive child that has not had its written in. Going around like the clappers. It's like, will you sit down?
Yeah.
Like a dog needs to go out for a piss or something. It's just like, I need to go out. I have the lead in my mouth.
That animation's fire. No, that show is too good. That cartoon show is perfect.
And Stanley Ipkiss again is ginger, so fucking. I think I've pissed on all the ginger.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing now?
Jerry Halliwell can fuck off, yeah. And Gabrielle from Buffy, from Xena, Warrior Princess, is the only good ginger. Cool. I've upset so many people today.
Lost his mind.
Yeah. I mean, have you got anything else?
Too much. Well, right now we're gonna save him.
I think we should hold fire for Tom to come back. So, because I've got a lot of tagging to do in the next.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I say any more, I won't be able to go to sleep. We won't be able to go home. None of us go home.
We're not going to do any emails this week because we've already gone long.
No, yeah.
Ew. But I will. I just wanted to put a shout out very quickly to some people. Because we got some new listeners in a new part of the world that I just want to highlight. So now I can give you something, Troy. Anchor has updated its thing. I can see more things. So you ready?
Okay.
You ready? So now we are saying hello to people in Brazil. Hello,
Brazil.
Welcome to the family.
This is Brazil.
So I have found out that we are mostly a hit in the 35 to 44 category. No one before 22 has ever listened to us, so we are dead to the youth. That's cool. Fuck you. Go get a job, you pricks, and go and get back to
you losers.
27% is 23 to 27, and there's a 60-year-old somewhere that is listening to us. Hello, sir.
Yes.
60 plus. We don't know your age, but 60 plus.
Hey Ben, with the demo guards right now. with the demo guards.
35, 44, where you want to be.
Yes.
64%. And 16% we have got female listeners, but it doesn't give me a complete breakdown of that. But hello to women and the men. Hello. And everyone else between.
Hello, women. We love you.
Right. So where can we find you?
Hey, you can find me, Legend of Old 101 on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, Legend of Old 101 as well. You can find me in all those places. That's where you can find me. Ben, where can we find you?
You can find me on Mega Bunny 666. We have a Facebook group. We're up to 23 people. If you put Scry Syndrome into Facebook, you'll find it, but we'll put it in the links below because it's pretty cool.
Yes, Facebook group, guys. Join.
They've already done art for us, like I said last time. It's kind of cool. They just decided.
Remember, like, share, subscribe, guys. Get us out there. Get that YouTube algorithm working for us. Come on now.
Absolutely. Because we need to keep pushing on now.
Come on now. We need to start pushing these numbers now. Come on now. Come on, guys.
Yeah. So we really do need to keep pushing the numbers because it's going up really, really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I basically scrysyndrome2020@gmail.com for Tom when he returns, or bengilman90@gmail.com for me. You know, I would send it to there at the moment because when Tom comes back, we're gonna have so many emails up the arse, maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know. So yeah, that's it for me this week. It's goodbye for me.
Goodbye from me.
And if you are ginger, for fuck's sake, dye your hair.
Damn, I love you, gingers.
No, you don't. No, we don't.
I love them. I love them.
Shut up.
Love
Shut
my
up.
ginger women.
That's the gingers.